Hi, everyone, and welcome back. We're diving into the world of CES today.
CES?
Yes, CES.
The Consumer Electronics Show.
That's the one. Using this CES exhibitor guide as our roadmap.
Okay.
So think of this as your crash course on everything CES,
Mm-hmm.
but with a twist. We're not just going to observe from the sidelines.
Okay.
We're putting you right in the action.
I like it.
So imagine you're an exhibitor with a product you're ready to launch on the world stage.
Okay.
Is CES the right move? And if so,
Right.
how do you make it a success?
I think what's really fascinating about CES is that it's evolved into this incredible launch pad
Oh, yeah.
for world-changing technology.
For sure.
Back in 1967, it was a small gathering of about 250 exhibitors showing off things like pocket radios.
Wow.
Now you're looking at over 4,500 companies,
Goodness.
all vying for attention.
Yeah.
So if you're an exhibitor, the stakes are high.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's break down this guide.
Okay.
It covers a lot from the history and layout of CES to the hottest tech categories. Steps to becoming an exhibitor, marketing strategies, and how to measure success.
Let's do it.
All that good stuff. So,
Let's start with that sprawling layout.
okay.
If you've never been to CES,
Yeah.
imagine stepping into a tech metropolis spread across the Las Vegas Convention Center
Huge.
and several other venues.
Oh, wow.
The convention center itself has 3 main halls, each with its own focus.
Okay, so picture yourself walking through the West Hall, surrounded by the latest and greatest in automotive technology.
Yeah.
Electric vehicles, self-driving systems, you name it.
It's all there.
Then you move over to Central Hall, the heart of CES,
Mm.
where all the big players in consumer electronics showcase their latest gadgets and innovations.
And don't forget the North Hall,
Oh, right.
where you'll find all the cool stuff for smart homes,
Uh-huh.
gaming,
Yeah.
and the tech we interact with every day.
Right.
But it doesn't stop there.
Oh, no.
The Venetian Expo
Okay.
focuses on wearables and smart devices.
Oh.
AREA is all about marketing and content creation.
Yeah.
And then you have those exclusive exhibits and private demos happening in hotels across Vegas.
It's like a choose-your-own-adventure for tech enthusiasts.
It really is.
Right. And speaking of tech enthusiasts, the guide highlights some core tech areas that are really hot at CES.
Oh, yeah?
Artificial intelligence and robotics, for example, are no longer just sci-fi concepts.
Yeah, they're becoming a reality.
They're happening right now. And if you're interested in the future of mobility, the transportation and vehicle tech section is a must-read.
For sure.
Yeah.
Digital health is another area that's booming,
Right.
with technology revolutionizing the way we take care of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we can't forget about smart homes and the Internet of Things.
Oh, yeah.
Our houses are getting smarter, more connected, and for some, maybe even a little creepy.
Yeah, a little creepy, for sure. And let's not leave out entertainment and content.
Right.
From gaming and streaming to virtual reality and augmented reality. CES has it all.
It's the whole package.
So let's say you've decided to take the plunge and become a CES exhibitor. What's
Okay.
the first step?
The guide breaks down the exhibitor journey into a clear process,
Mm-hmm.
starting with the application and selection phase.
Right.
This involves registering your company, verifying your credentials,
Okay.
and choosing the product category that best represents your innovation.
Right.
But then comes the crucial part,
Oh.
figuring out how much space you need and, of course, how much this dream is going to cost.
Right now, let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay,
The budget
Oh.
exhibiting at CES is an investment,
for sure.
and the guide gives us a realistic look at the numbers.
Mm.
Base space costs can range from $40 to $50 per square foot,
Yeah,
but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
exactly.
Right.
You also need to factor in the design and construction of your booth,
Okay.
which can range from a simple setup for around $10,000 to a fully customized show-stopping experience exceeding $500,000.
Wow.
It really depends on your goals and the impression you want to make.
Think of it this way. You're creating an experience that reflects your brand and makes a statement, just like a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You've got different budget levels, from a simple, elegant booth to an extravagant, show-stopping experience.
Yeah, I like that analogy.
So you've got your finances sorted, you've applied, and now it's time to choose your booth location.
Okay.
But why is location so crucial at CES?
Well, imagine you're an attendee navigating this massive event.
Mm-hmm.
You're likely drawn to high-traffic areas like the entrances, keynote stages, or those showcasing popular product categories.
Of course.
So securing a booth in close proximity to these hotspots can dramatically increase your visibility.
I see.
It's all about strategic placement.
So you wouldn't want to be tucked away in a corner somewhere.
No, not at all.
You've secured the perfect location. Now the real work begins, right?
Absolutely. The guide emphasizes that becoming a CES exhibitor is a long game.
Okay.
We're talking a 12-month preparation timeline, starting with applications, finalizing budgets, and getting that product development going.
12 months out. That's planning ahead.
It is. It is.
So what happens at the 9-month mark?
9 months before CES, you're diving into booth design.
Okay.
You're selecting your space,
Yeah.
assembling your design team, brainstorming those attention-grabbing concepts, and fine-tuning your marketing strategy.
Wow.
It's where your vision starts to take shape.
6 months before the big event, things get real. Your booth design is finalized, marketing materials go into production, and you're starting to train your staff to really wow attendees.
Yeah, for sure.
Then 3 months out, the pressure's on.
Right.
You're submitting those booth designs for approval, locking in staff schedules, and your media outreach strategy is in full swing.
Uh-huh.
It's crunch time.
Absolutely.
And 1 month before CES.
It's all about logistics and those final preparations. You're confirming travel arrangements,
Okay.
finalizing booth setup, perfecting those product demos, and rigorously testing all your equipment to ensure a flawless presentation.
It sounds like a meticulously orchestrated symphony of tech and logistics. This timeline really emphasizes that exhibiting at CES isn't a spur-of-the-moment decision.
It is not.
It's a commitment.
Exactly. It requires dedication, planning, and a strategic approach. But don't worry.
Okay.
The CES Exhibitor Guide is your roadmap to success every step of the way.
Okay, so you've navigated the application process, secured your booth, and your product is ready to shine.
Okay?
But how do you make sure you stand out from the thousands of other exhibitors at CES?
That's where the guide's insights on maximizing your impact come into play.
Okay.
It's about creating an experience that not only showcases your product,
Mm-hmm.
but also tells your brand's story
Okay.
and leaves a lasting impression.
All right, let's dive into those strategies. First impressions are everything, right? So how do you create a booth that draws people in?
The guide emphasizes clear and consistent branding. Your booth should instantly communicate who you are and what you're all about.
Okay.
Think vibrant colors,
Mm-hmm.
a memorable logo, strategic lighting to highlight your product's best features,
Right.
and clear messaging that resonates with your target audience.
It's like creating a visual identity for your product.
Yeah.
Grabs attention.
Exactly.
It makes a statement.
You got it, but you need more than just aesthetics.
Oh, really?
CES is all about hands-on experiences, so interactive elements are key.
Like what? What kind of stuff?
Think engaging demos,
Okay.
touch screens,
Yeah.
maybe even a virtual reality experience that allows people to fully immerse themselves in your product.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like you're giving attendees a taste of the future right here, right now. But with so much to see and do at CES,
Right.
how do you ensure your booth doesn't get lost in the shuffle?
Well, that's where traffic flow comes into play.
Okay.
Your booth design should be intuitive and easy to navigate.
Okay.
Think clear pathways,
Mm-hmm.
dedicated areas for demos and presentations, and maybe even a designated space for those crucial one-on-one conversations.
So you're not just showcasing your product. You're creating an entire experience.
I get
It's almost like designing a mini retail space
Yeah.
within the larger CES landscape.
Mm-hmm.
But even with the most captivating booth,
Yeah,
you need to reach people before they even set foot in the convention center.
absolutely. And that's where your pre-show marketing strategy comes in.
Okay.
This is where you start building that buzz and excitement for your product.
So what are some of the key tactics outlined in the guide for generating pre-show buzz?
Well, social media is your best friend.
Okay.
Think targeted campaigns, engaging content, and strategic collaborations with industry influencers to get people talking about your product.
It's all about getting on people's radar before the show even begins.
Right.
So when they arrive at CES,
Yeah.
they're already making a beeline for your booth.
Precisely. And don't underestimate the power of traditional media.
Okay.
Press releases announcing your participation, highlighting your product's key features and benefits can go a long way in generating pre-show excitement.
So you're building anticipation both online and through traditional channels.
Mm-hmm.
Then once CES kicks off,
Yeah.
how do you maintain that momentum and keep the energy high?
The guide stresses the importance of a dynamic in-show marketing strategy.
Okay.
Think live social media updates showcasing the excitement at your booth press conferences to announce any major news or partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, those captivating product demonstrations that leave a lasting impression.
So you're not just passively waiting for people to discover you, you're actively engaging with attendees, the media, and the wider CES community.
Exactly.
It's about making your presence known.
Exactly. And it's not just about making noise.
Oh, okay.
It's about making meaningful connections.
Okay.
CES is a networking goldmine.
Right.
And the guide provides valuable tips on how to leverage those opportunities.
Networking can be intimidating, especially at an event as massive as CES.
It can be.
What advice does the guide offer for making those connections count?
It's all about being prepared and having a clear strategy. Identify key influencers, potential partners, and media contacts you want to connect with.
Okay.
Prepare your elevator pitch. Have compelling visuals to showcase your product, and most importantly, be genuinely interested in what others have to offer.
So it's not just about promoting yourself, it's about building relationships
Right.
and exploring potential collaborations.
Yeah.
But once the confetti settles and the CES crowds disperse,
Yeah.
the work isn't over, is it?
Absolutely not. The guide emphasizes the importance of post-show follow-up.
Okay.
This is where you nurture those leads, convert those conversations into tangible opportunities, and ultimately measure the return on your CES investment.
So you're capitalizing on that momentum
Yes.
and turning those initial interactions into lasting relationships.
Exactly.
But how do you know if your CES participation has been successful? How do you measure that return on investment, or ROI, as the guide calls it?
That's a crucial question, and the guide offers some insightful metrics for evaluating your CES success. On the quantitative side, you're looking at the number of booth visitors, leads generated media mentions, and social media engagement.
Okay.
These numbers paint a picture of your overall reach and impact.
So those are the quantifiable metrics.
Right.
But how do you measure the less tangible impact, like brand perception or those crucial connections you make at CES?
That's where qualitative metrics come into play.
Right.
Consider the quality of those connections you made.
Okay.
Did you meet potential investors, strategic partners, or key media contacts who can amplify your message?
So it's not just about the quantity of leads,
Exactly.
but the quality of those leads and the potential they hold for future collaborations or partnerships.
Right.
And what about brand awareness? How do you gauge that?
Monitoring media coverage and social media sentiment can provide valuable insights into how your brand is being perceived.
Okay.
Are people talking about your product? Are they sharing their positive experiences? These are all signs that your CES presence is generating buzz and building brand recognition.
So you're looking at a holistic picture of your CES impact, from those quantifiable metrics to the more nuanced aspects of brand perception and relationship building. But with all this focus on the practicalities of exhibiting, we shouldn't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Right.
CES is more than just a trade show.
It is.
It's a window into the future of technology.
You're absolutely right. And I think the guy does a great job of capturing that sense of wonder and excitement.
Yeah.
It's not just about selling products. It's about being a part of this incredible ecosystem of innovation where the boundaries of what's possible are constantly being pushed.
And that brings us back to that initial question. Is exhibiting at CES worth it?
The answer, as with most things in life, is it depends.
Okay.
It depends on your goals, your budget, your product, and your overall business strategy. But what the CES Exhibitor Guide does so well is it equips you with the knowledge and tools you need to make that decision confidently.
It's like having a personalized CES playbook guiding you through every step of the process.
Yeah.
But beyond the practicalities, I think there's an intangible value to being a part of CES.
Absolutely.
It's about immersing yourself in this global community of innovators, seeing firsthand the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the future,
Right.
and feeling that energy and excitement that's contagious.
I couldn't agree more. It's an experience that can inspire you, challenge you, and ultimately push you to think bigger and bolder about the role technology can play in our lives.
Speaking of bold ideas, earlier you mentioned having your own CES innovation care. To elaborate on that.
I'm happy to, but before I reveal my world-changing invention, I'm curious, what problem are you most passionate about solving with technology?
That's a great question. There are so many challenges facing the world today.
I know, right?
But one that's always been close to my heart is the issue of accessibility.
Accessibility in terms of...
In terms of information technology and opportunities, I believe everyone should have equal access to the tools and resources they need to thrive, regardless of their physical abilities, socioeconomic background, or geographic location.
That's a powerful vision and aligns perfectly with the transformative potential of technology.
Exactly. So if I were to exhibit at CES, I'd want to showcase a technology that breaks down those barriers to access. Imagine a device that seamlessly adapts to an individual's needs, whether it's visual, auditory, or cognitive, providing personalized access to information, education, and even employment opportunities.
That's incredibly inspiring. You're talking about creating a more inclusive and equitable world through the power of technology.
That's the dream, isn't it? To harness innovation, to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to reach their full potential.
It's a dream worth striving for, and now it's my turn to share my CES innovation. Imagine a world where language is no longer a barrier to communication.
A world without language barriers. Now that would be a game changer.
Exactly. My innovation would be a real-time universal language translator, a device so advanced, so seamless, it would allow you to communicate effortlessly with anyone, regardless of their native language.
Wow. I can already imagine the possibilities, international business deals happening in real-time global collaborations on scientific breakthroughs, travelers connecting with locals on a deeper level.
And think about the implications for education. Students from all over the world could learn from the best teachers and access knowledge in any language.
It would truly revolutionize the way we connect and learn from each other. Your invention speaks to a fundamental human desire to understand and be understood, to share ideas and experiences, and to build bridges across cultures.
And that's what I love about CES. It's not just about the technology itself. It's about the human stories behind those innovations and the potential they hold to make the world a better, more connected place.
It's a celebration of human ingenuity, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of progress. But CES also reminds us that technology is a double-edged sword.
True.
While it holds immense promise for positive change, it also presents potential risks and challenges that we need to address thoughtfully.
You're absolutely right. We need to be mindful of the ethical implications of these powerful technologies, ensuring they're used responsibly and for the benefit of all humankind.
Which brings us to a crucial point. CES isn't just about showcasing the shiny new gadgets. It's about engaging in those important conversations about the future of technology and its impact on society.
We need to be asking those tough questions about data privacy, artificial intelligence automation, and the potential consequences of these advancements.
And those conversations shouldn't be limited to industry experts and policymakers. They need to happen at all levels in our homes, schools, communities, and online.
It's about fostering a culture of critical thinking, encouraging open dialogue, and ensuring that technology serves humanity, not the other way around.
Well said. As we delve deeper into the CES Exhibitor Guide, we're struck by how it not only provides practical advice for navigating the show, but also serves as a springboard for these broader discussions about the role of technology in shaping our world.
It's a reminder that the future of technology is not predetermined. It's being shaped right now by the choices we make, the conversations we have, and the actions we take.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, we want to leave you with a challenge.
Don't just be a passive observer of the technological revolution. Be an active participant.
Engage in those conversations, challenge assumptions, ask those tough questions, and use your voice to shape the future of technology.
And remember, innovation can happen anywhere, at any time. It doesn't require a fancy lab or a billion-dollar budget. It starts with an idea, a passion, a desire to make a difference in the world.
So whether you're a seasoned tech professional or just starting to explore the world of innovation, we encourage you to tap into your creativity and explore the possibilities. Who knows, maybe your idea will be the next big thing at CES. It's fascinating how CES manages to showcase the future while also reminding us that the future is already here.
Yeah, it's that blend of cutting-edge innovation and real-world application that makes CES so compelling.
Like those smart home devices that we talked about.
Right.
Earlier, it wasn't that long ago that controlling your lights and thermostat with your voice seemed like science fiction.
And now it's practically standard in new homes. And think about the healthcare industry. We're seeing incredible advancements in wearable technology, telemedicine platforms, and AI-powered diagnostic tools.
Wow.
These innovations are not only improving the quality of care, but also making healthcare more accessible to people around the world.
It's amazing to witness technology's impact on healthcare, and let's not forget the automotive industry.
Of course.
Self-driving cars, once relegated to the realm of fantasy, are now being tested and refined, poised to revolutionize transportation as we know it.
It's incredible.
It's mind-boggling how quickly these advancements are unfolding.
I know.
But it's not just about the technology itself. It's about the broader impact these innovations have on society, the economy, and even the planet.
Absolutely. We're seeing the emergence of entirely new industries.
Wow.
the creation of jobs we couldn't have imagined a decade ago,
Yeah.
and the potential for technology to address some of the most pressing challenges facing humanity.
It's a time of unprecedented opportunity and challenge, and I think it underscores the importance of being informed and engaged citizens.
I agree.
We need to understand the implications of these technological advancements
Yeah.
and actively participate in shaping the future we want to create.
And that involves asking the tough questions.
Like what?
What are the ethical implications of artificial intelligence?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
How will automation impact the workforce?
Big questions.
How do we ensure responsible data use
Right?
and protect individual privacy in an increasingly connected world?
These are critical questions that we can't shy away from, and these conversations shouldn't be confined to boardrooms and government hearings.
No, they need to happen everywhere.
Everywhere.
In our homes, our schools, our communities, and online.
It's about fostering a culture of critical thinking, encouraging open dialogue, and ensuring that technology serves humanity's best interests.
Well said. And I think events like CES can play a valuable role in facilitating these conversations.
For sure.
It's not just about showcasing the latest and greatest gadgets.
Right.
It's also a platform for dialogue debate and exploring the broader societal implications of these technological advancements.
Right. CES brings together all the key players, the innovators, the investors, the policymakers, the media, and the consumers.
It's a melting pot of ideas.
Creating a space for the exchange of ideas.
Yeah.
The forging of partnerships and the grappling with the big questions surrounding our technological future.
Exactly. It's a reminder that technology doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's shaped by social, economic, and political forces.
Right.
And it has the power to transform those forces in profound ways.
And that's why it's crucial to approach technology with a sense of both wonder and responsibility.
I agree.
We need to celebrate its possibilities
Yep.
while acknowledging its potential pitfalls and working proactively to mitigate those risks.
It's about finding that delicate balance between innovation and ethics, progress, and sustainability,
Right.
individual empowerment, and collective well-being.
As we've explored the CES exhibitor guide together, it's become clear that it's more than just a practical guide to navigating the show.
It's a lens through which we can examine
Yeah.
the complex and ever-evolving relationship between technology and society.
It reminds us that technology is a tool, a means to an end, and it's up to us to define what those ends are, to set the goals, to shape the future we want to see.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with a final thought.
Don't be a passive observer of the technological revolution unfolding around us.
Be an active participant.
Engage in those critical conversations. Challenge assumptions, ask the tough questions, and use your voice to shape the future of technology.
And remember, innovation isn't limited to Silicon Valley or massive tech conferences like CES. It happens everywhere every day.
Wow.
In the minds and hearts of people who are passionate about making a difference.
So tap into your creativity.
Yeah.
Explore the possibilities, and who knows, maybe your idea will be the one that sparks the next technological breakthrough.
It's been an incredible journey exploring the world of CES with you.
It really has.
From the practicalities of exhibiting to the broader conversations about the role of technology in society, this deep dive has been both enlightening and inspiring.
Definitely.
And we hope it sparked a sense of curiosity and excitement in you too.
So keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep asking those big questions.
Until next time, keep diving deep.
We'll see you on our next deep dive adventure.